Hey team, how are you? Welcome to day 155 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Very, very nice to see you back as always. Last day of the week today, which is core day. So let's get ready for that. Work within your limits. You know the drill. Last one for the week before we, have a bit of a break. So why not chew our kibble loudly, Rupert? And also why not just give it a bash. Okay, great. So if you are playing along with the playlist at home, you can either listen to the music or you can listen to Rupert eating. Both are geared to try and get you involved with the work. So, okay, great. Day 155. 3, 2, 1, go. And just finding the balance on one foot. Sink, rise, and just gonna circle through the leg. Using the whole hip and use the ball of the foot as a pivot point. The rest of the body nice and relaxed. Now if you want to just lightly massage over the tops of the toes, you can. Keep all the weight on the ball of this foot. Good, other way. Nice and breezy through here. Like you can get a bit more body movement going through it. Through the body. Good, changing feet. Now again, it's going to start off with the ball of the foot, working through the hip. Don't put any pressure on this foot. Keep it all on this leg and the ball of the foot. And just think about releasing through the chest and the hips. Now if you want to roll onto the tops of the toes, you can here. Unclench your butt cheeks. Broaden across the chest. Across the back. Change direction. It's always hard going inwards, I know. Good, I'm just going to shake out the feet. Why not shake the hands too? Let's multitask. You know I love it. Good, feet hip width apart and bend. And we're going to circle round. And again. Nice and slow and controlled. So just think about imagining someone has got a string attached to that knee and they're circling it for you. And we want to isolate through the body here so we're not turning the hips out as the knee moves out. Hey Rupert, oh, balance, not with me today. Let's go the other way. Nice and slow. So, because it's slow, the muscles are going to want to grip onto it more. So let's resist that temptation and think about releasing. Good, changing over. Sink, rise the leg. Hello, Stalky Cat. How are you? Still lifting through the head, sinking down through the butt, broadening across the small of the back. And again, imagine someone else is doing this for you. Good, and let's change directions. Nice and smooth, doesn't have to be big. Again, we're going for a good quality of movement, not the size. Yep, good. Circle. Good, and we're going to kick out again. Hands on knees. And circle. While you're down here, think about broadening across the small of the back. Change direction. Good. Bend a little more and go again, a bit smaller. The legs won't go back as far. And change direction. Good. Stepping out wide. And rolling up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and circle. 2. Now, as you're coming up, feel like you're pushing the floor away from you through your heels, rather than trying to rise up. Good, and elbows. So we're getting some stretch through the backs of the calves as we're going. Good. Forwards. And let's rise up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I'm going faster. And again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. And circle with the elbows. One more set. All right, let's try this one for size. We're going to go bend, 2, up, 2, again, bend, 2, up, 2, again, bend, 2. Last one after this, and again, bend, 2. Good. Elbows and knees up. 2. Good. Stepping wide, single arm swing. 1. Staying in the center with your weight. Using the turn of the hips to be what sends the arm around. Now with a weight shift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really drive through the legs. You can get a bit of a wider stance. Good. Going backwards with a weight shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And stay in the center. 5, 6. Changing arms, going forwards. Staying in the center. 3, 4, 5, 6. Weight shift. Really take the energy out of the arm. Let it be from the momentum of the body. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Just going to do little twisties. Don't jump, just come up on the balls of the feet a bit. Good. Now, staying flat. We're going to go turn, 2. Knees are soft. Good. Stepping out with the hands together. 3, 4, 5. Good. And taking it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, using the momentum of the hips to be what sends the arms around. Going up. 2. And there's a text. It's on silent. I tell you it is. It really is. 6, 7. Good. All right, curving forwards. And out. Keep going. 4. All right, it's not. And again, really big movements. Good. And head around. As you do it, curve slightly over in the chest as well. It's not aggressive. It's just got involvement of the body. Going again, bending with the knee. 2. Good. Stay down low. Chest. Forward and center. Sorry, forward and back. Bend the knees further. Side to side. 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. Good. And circle. 1, 2, 3. Just 4 of these. Change direction. 1, 2, 3. Good. And hips down and up. With the elbows. Coming up. Cat wants to go outside. Going down. And up. And down. Forwards and back. 1, 2. Really curve under. Get that stretch through the small of the back. 6, 7. Good. From here, we're going to go up, knees up. 3. Changing music. Good. Now I want you to stay low and stroke the post. So you have to engage through the core. Good. Elbow to knee. Stay nice and low and wide with the legs. Good. To the side. Good. Straight. Feel like there should be some kind of military dance with a crunch. Good. And turn. And up. Crunch. And up. Good. Going to take the center around with the upper body. So I'm curving over at the thorax. Good. Open the arms out. Good. Reaching up. Fingers forward, butt back. Hanging over. And popping out one hip then the other. Good, so we're going to do some V's. We're going to go down and up, and then a V to the other side. Center and up. Now what you can do is push out that rib as you go to the side and get a bit of stretch along the side of the lats and the ribs as well. Good, smiley butts. Good, and twisty bounces. Bit more, twisting the hand towards the foot if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. From here, going onto your butt. And roll down. Knees in. Okay, we're going to strengthen, lengthen out and back in. Make sure you're pushing that imaginary balloon into the floor, or feeling like there's a big old circle that you're drawing your belly into the center while you do it. Good, if you want to, now we're going to go straight legs, bend, and again. Good. From here, rolling onto your back, all fours. Just wiggle out the butt. And a couple of cat cows. Reach up and down and up. Good. Now, either in all fours or in a high plank, we're going to reach in and back. 2, 3, change, in. Kick the plant if you've got one. Good, now we're going to kick up, 2, and change. So if this is too intense in the plank, especially after the other day, then take it into all fours. Good, now if we want to, we can combine these. So we're going to go in, up, but hit that point in the middle. So you go in, stay, use that control to stop. Don't swing all the way through if you can help it. And change. In, stay, up, stay, in. Now really try and get that knee all the way through your elbows. And again. Good, onto elbows, twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. We're going to go 1, 2. Pull that belly button into the spine. 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. 1. Again, you can go to your knees if you want to. Good, and down. Hands behind the head or down here. Squeeze between the shoulder blades, come up and down. And remember, if this is too intense in the small of the back, then just in case the shoulder blades don't come off the ground. Good, our next extension is we're going to stay up and twist. One more set. Beautiful. Hands underneath the shoulders, pushing back into a child's pose. And stretch out. Good. Rolling onto your backs. Okay. Starting off, just doing standard crunches through here. So we're going to go up. Don't put the shoulder blades on the ground if you can help it. Squeeze in through here, not through the neck. Good. Now we're going to go all the way up. So we go up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, and again. So now we're going to go up, down, up, and all the way. Up, rock back, up, and down. Yep, rock back, up, and down. Good, staying up. And we're going to go side to side. Take the feet off the ground if you can. And bring it all the way up into a tabletop. Now let's try this. A slow low down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Lower down again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Put your feet down if you need to. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Last time through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Just wiggle your butt. Good. One leg up. And crunch. 2. Crunch from here. 4, 5, 6. Good. Now this leg's going to hover out and just do a single up. 2, 3, and 4. You got it. Oh yeah. And if you want to, just don't put the shoulder blades down on the ground. 6, 7, and the next extension. Legs stay straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 4, 3. There's one more extension. This leg comes off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we really better even this up. Let's just take a break. hate me this week, don't you? Just wiggle out. Good. So the other leg's going to come off the ground in the tabletop. And starting off with our standard crunches. And again, especially as you start to get tired, really concentrate on engaging the belly before you even start to move. 3. And 4. 5. And 6. 7. Music's changed. Okay, and we're going to do our single sides. 1, 2, 3. Try and strike those poses again, so you go out, then hold. Because it takes just as much accuracy and release to be able to find that end position. All right, keep the legs straight if you're extending. 1. And keep the shoulders off the ground. 3. You're nailing it, I can tell. 5. And 6. All right, last extension. This leg comes off the ground. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Wiggle out. Yes, team. Shoulder blades off the ground. Barrel rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage through the belly, not through the neck. 6. I know it's hard. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Wiggle it out. You're so good. Legs straight up in the air. Wide. So we're going to go down, 2, with the legs wide. Down. And okay, so now we're going to go down, close, open, up, close, open, down. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my hips clunking. All right, now if you want to, take the shoulder blades off the ground. Couple more. Good. Bring the knees in. Oh, you're doing so well. One more section on the back. Okay, so we're going to do a crisscross lowers. So 1, 2, 3. Crisscross back up again. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder blades off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, back up. 1, 2, 3, and again, down. 2, 3, and up. Up. 2, 3, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and back up. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3. Hug the knees into the chest. Wiggle out. Good. Just stretch yourself up into a bridge, just to stretch out through the tops of the thighs. And down again. And let's go up again. And down. Good. Rolling onto your side. And hands and feet. And we're going to go in. 2. And 3. 4. 5. Now, after you've done this, we're going to stay up and do our side dips. 1. 2. It's not complete without side dips. 3. And 4. 5. And 6. 7. Good. From here, roll over. Up into a down dog. Walk out. I'm just going to swap sides so I'm not showing you my butt. Good. And to the side. So you changed arms. And again, remember, The modification for this is elbows and knees rather than arms and feet. And make sure you're drawing in those shoulder blades together so you're supporting the arm in the shoulder joint. All right, let's do our dips. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back into a high plank. Oblique twists. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Pick up into a down dog and walk through. Twisty walks. One more set. Good. Walking the hands in, rolling up through the spine and working out the shoulders. Good. Just squeeze up. Good. And hips. Keep going. And hands. We're going to do a double pulse. So 1 and 2. And that's it. Good. Now the straight leg circles that we did the other day. Like you're trying to do a hula hoop. And the other way. 1, 2. You notice I haven't done elbows to knees today. Or I did a bit at the start. But not like fully. Well, let's go. In. And stay there. Really send the spine back. Curving over. And then open up the other way. Starfish. Happy starfish. And through again. And happy starfish. And roll. Good. Just take one hand, reach it up so you've got a straight line here. And then we're going to go over, but try and paint the wall as you go. And then keep on trying to touch the wall. Not really leaning on this hand. Now, engage this foot, breathe out, push through the foot, coming up. Roll this out. This hand, stretch over, try and paint the wall as you go, reaching out. Good, engage with the foot and pushing up, breathing out, good. Reaching up with the hands, rolling down through the spine, all the way down to the ground. And here we're just going to do a deep knee bend and back up again and again. Good, send the butt bones towards the ceiling, just creep the fingertips forward and just gently pull back against them. Good, soften the knees and just turn into our A-frame stretch. Soften that down, bend the knee, and sit back. And then creep forwards, just adjust the front leg as needed so that you can get a right angle between the shin and the floor, lifting up through the chest. And if you like, you can just sort of change the angle of it, stretch a bit. Then put the back knee down. And setting up tall, just stretch through the front of the flexor. And if you arch back a bit, you can also get a nice stretch along the belly. Go tuck the back foot under and lift back up, turning around the other foot. Good, pop that knee down and we'll sit back. And creeping forwards, adjust the front foot as you need to. And then pop the knee down and just shimmy yourself forward to get a stretch. If you need to, just slightly arch back just to also stretch through the abdomen. Tuck the foot under the back, come back up again and stretching down. Good. Now, take your right foot in front of your left leg and then stretch the other hand towards the back foot and try and look under your armpit to get like a stretch through the side of the back and also through the legs. And reverse that. The left hand comes forwards and in front of the right foot, reaching through, trying to look under. Good, and taking both hands over to the left foot. If you want to increase the stretch along the back, just walk that right hand out a little further. Breathe out just to change sides, over to the right foot, and then lengthen out through that left hand if you want to. Good, and back into the center, just bend the knees, adjust the feet if needed, and just sitting. Put the elbows in the knees just to help stretch out through the small of the back. Good, and then rock your hands forward. Sorry, rock your weight forward. Come onto the balls of your feet, hands on the floor, and just push the butt towards the ceiling. And hang over, stretch through the backs of the legs. If you need to, you can place your hands behind the legs just to help with that stretch. Bend the knees. Just to finish off, we're just going to take ourselves back on all fours, lift the spine towards the ceiling and stretch through. If you want, just wiggle out the hips. And make sure you're thinking about stretching through also the hip flexors at the front. So even though we are stretching, along the back, release through the front as well. And then just lightly dip the belly button towards the floor. Relaxing through the shoulder blades. And back up again. Wiggle out. Keep the spine curved up and just tip back until you find a stretch between the shoulder blades. And then back. And just slide the index fingers, tuck the toes under, lift the butt and into your down dog. Just think about lifting those butt bones towards the ceiling. Try and put the thighs on the wall behind you. Don't worry about the heels, let them sort themselves out. Good, and this time we're going to walk the feet into the hands. Just curve over. Enjoy that C curve through the spine. Head nice and low. And then just raise the head up for me. Again, just managing blood pressure. And remove any random cat hairs in your mouth. Butt towards the ceiling, keep the knees soft. And either by breathing in to inflate the spine or breathing out to relax, just rolling up, stacking the vertebrae on top of each other. Rolling the shoulders back. Good stuff, people. It's been a big week this week. Yeah, sorry, but not sorry. It's good for you. It's great. We need somewhere to go to. There's always the levels. It's fine. Yeah, great, lovely. Hey, so I'll see you next week for the latter part of the 150s. What a great week that'll be. Yeah, looking forward to those. Good. Hey, keep yourself safe in the meantime though. We're getting there. We can do it. You know what? It's fine. Have a fantastic weekend, won't you? I know I always say it, but I mean it. Please be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Bye.